If you want to use Groovemail for email marketing or email automations, you need to have a company email address to create a sender. So you cannot use your Gmail or your Hotmail account, but you need to have a real business email or a domain email, like for example, contact@yourdomain.com or yourname@yourdomain.com. And you can create a company email with different providers. So you can create a completely free one with, for example, Zoho Mail. And Amy Wu has a great tutorial explaining how to do that. So you just go to YouTube, type in Zoho Mail Amy Wu, and you will find her tutorial. I'm using Namecheap to buy all my domains because I found that it's like the cheapest place to get domains. And they also have emails. And I think that I got the first email even for free, but I needed a second email for another domain. So I paid like, I think 10 or 15 bucks for the whole year. So it's like $1 per month. And the third option would be to create an email with Google Workspace. And the pricing starts from, I think, around $6 per month. But you're allowed to create there up to 30 email addresses. So if you need more than one email address, you might want to check that out. But because I just need one, I'm going to go with Namecheap. And in this Groovemail setup tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a custom email address on Namecheap. If you don't have a Namecheap account yet, you can use the link below this video to create one. And you can see that with this domain, I already have an email set up. So this is my second email box. And then you go to manage. And then you can see that I have put in my Groove DNS records here. So when you want to connect the domain that you bought through Namecheap to one of the Groove apps, so no matter if it's Groove Pages or Groove Member, you need to put in the Groove DNS records here. You just go from the Namecheap basic DNS to custom DNS, and then you put it here. But that means that all the traffic that is coming to this domain is redirected to Groove, which means that we now need to tell Groove that we also got an email. And when you go to the private email box, go to manage, and you can see here the DNS records for your email that you need to put now into your Groove account. So when you go to Groove, you go to your domains, custom domain, and then you go to the domain and to the DNS records, and then you need to add them here. So just copy over every line. So now that you have that, we need to create an email. And I've created here already an email, but I can just remove that and create it from scratch. So, okay, then you just go to create email. Then I need to choose a password. And I say save changes. And now you can go to open Webmail. So you just put in the email that you created and you put in the password, you log in, then you can start a tour or not. And then we are going to test now if it works. So I'm going to send an email to myself. So I received the email, that means that it worked. And another thing that I always like to do is to forward all the emails that I'm getting here to my Gmail account. And this is how you would do that. You go to settings. Then you go to email and then you say auto forward and you put in your email address here. And then you say if you want to keep a copy of the message in this Webmail account or if you want to forward it completely. I'm always keeping a copy. And then I say apply changes and voila. And now every email that somebody will send to this email address will appear in my Webmail account and also in my Gmail account. And if you want to get to your Webmail account, you just go to the dashboard, then you see this email symbol, and then you can log in here. So this is how you create a custom email address on Namecheap and connect it to your domain on Groove.